the media blaming President Trump for the toxic political atmosphere. Martha MacCallum is with us, host of The Story with Martha MacCallum on the Fox News channel. Martha, welcome to the show.
Good morning, Stuart.
Big picture, the media blames Trump for toxic politics. What do you say?
Well, I mean, when you look at that survey, basically it shows that an overwhelming amount of stories are written negatively about the president and about the administration. And I think that it does sort of, you know, it goes to how deep the divide is in the country right now. And when you look at the elevated interest in politics across the board, I hear people all the time saying, you know, I never used to listen, but I can't get enough of it. In fact, yesterday someone said to me, I used to listen to music on the radio when I drove my car. And she said, I realized I never do anymore. I think people are so engaged, but I think the negative news coverage of the president, which, you know, to some extent is some of it's fair and some of it's unfair, but that's the problem. It's all grouped together all the time,
and
so it makes it indiscernible.
I mean, the MRC, the Media Research Center, 88% of media coverage of Republicans is negative, and it's even worse than that when you look at President Trump. You know.
No, and I think that's why that you see such a deep division in the way people are watching and the way people are taking in information, because they feel like, you know, that it can't possibly be all bad, right? That their gut tells them that it can't possibly be all bad. And I think this can be so interesting when we watch the midterm election, right? Because you do see this question about the suburbs. I mean, that's where the interesting elections are going to take place. And I talk to a lot of women just in my daily life, a lot of moms, a lot of people who live in these places, in these suburbs across the country. And I think when they walk into that ballot, it's going to be interesting, because they're going to answer that question for themselves. How much does horseface really bother me? And how much do I care about the economy or my small business and how things seem to be going right now? And in the silence and the privacy of those election booths, they're going to make that decision. And I think it's going to be really fascinating to see what is more important to them.
One thing I would just love to see is the report I saw yesterday that more people are watching the Fox News channel and you than MSNBC and CNN combined.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, when you watch the other channels, you know, they're basically saying, you know, exactly, you know, they're just portraying us in a way that is just so unbelievable and so obvious that they're not watching what we're doing, because we are giving a fair shake, and I think people are drawn to that.
Do you think, though, that in the era of President Trump, that can possibly change? I tend to feel that the media so dislikes it, is so contemptuous of it.
Oh, absolutely.
They can't turn
well, you know, the great late Charles Krauthammer coined the phrase Bush derangement syndrome, because we have been here before, in a way, because, you know, everything was blamed on President Bush. Acts of natural disaster, you know, no matter what it was. And I think that
look
people
at
forget
the
that.
geeky
and
advisors he had all around him, and
but because of the personality of President Trump, and because he's willing to push back so hard against the people who, you know, are just cannot see anything positive or negative. They can't see both shades of what's going on. He lashes out. So he's the different factor, right? There's always been presidents that hated the press and press that was hard on the presidents. The Clintons constantly said that the press was so unfair to them day in and day out, right? But it's the uniqueness of this personality that exacerbates both sides. So happy Halloween.
You got it. We're going to have some fun with our next guest. He's performed in front of really big names, President Clinton, Steven Spielberg, Tim Cook. He is a mentalist, and his name is Oz Perlman. Oz, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me back, guys.
Welcome
Happy
back.
Halloween, everybody.
Okay,
I love the show.
What are you going to do?
Here's what I love seeing, how interconnected the world is now. Global, right?
Yep.
Kind of like they call it the butterfly effect. A butterfly emerges, flaps its wings, 7,000 miles away, somehow that wind appears here and creates tornado, right? That's the whole thought. I'm going to have each of you do something. You're going to name a country. You're going to name a company. Right now, I want you to say in your mind, close your eyes, see yourself saying it, and when I say go, I'm going to point you, open your eyes, and I want you to go ahead, open your eyes, and quick, what company?
Caterpillar.
What country?
Japan.
Did I tell you to do that? Swear to the people at home. Did I tell you to do that?
I swear I did not.
Any company, don't believe me. Right now, I swear, go to @OzTheMentalist. I made you do that. I'm inside your head. This is inside trading, but it's legal. I'm inside your head. Think of what I said.
Good luck in there.
I said a butterfly emerging.
Yes.
A caterpillar. I said
Oh.
7,000 miles away. What's origami? Japanese. I wrote down Japan and caterpillar. Go to my Instagram and see, and Twitter as well. Here we go. We didn't know the danger.
That was good.
We lost 10% of our portfolios last week. Am I right? The pain is real.
Yes.
Come back
I'm trying. We got a bull market today.
We
Right?
did.
We're rallying. This hard steel.
It is.
Stuart. And if you could feel this, feel the tip, tell them it is sharp. I want to say it's razor sharp.
Oh, yes.
I have a kiwi.
Definitely.
Should we puncture a kiwi? I don't think we need it. Forget the kiwi. Feel that. Tell them the truth. Here's where it gets good.
Okay.
Take a risk for you guys.
Oh, gosh.
This is why we need the first aid kit.
We have 3 bags that have no danger associated with them. Nothing.
Right.
Right in here, facing up, I want you to see this. We now have my career-ending, potentially, with this bag. I'm going to close this up, and now America's going to know, but I don't want you to know, so I want all 3 of you, go ahead, close your eyes for a moment. Close your eyes. Close your eyes.
They're closed.
And I'm going to go 3, 2, and 1, and done. That's it, that's it, that's it. Open your eyes. Now, they know which bag it is. I know which bag it is. What I want to try is for you to mix them up for us.
Okay.
So actually, I'm going to go ahead, let's cover this up so nobody but you even knows, and nobody would know. And come behind here.
Yeah.
And Stuart, just cover these up, and then make sure the numbers are showing so we can see 1,
Yes.
2, 3, and 4. We're going to whip this away.
Good.
Stuart, your hands, perfect temperature, well moisturized. Very nice. Stuart, no, come back actually. The icing on the cake, right? The cherry on top. Make sure my eyes are closed.
They are closed.
I'm going to turn here is very, very quietly. Switch any 2 bags you want. Make sure, Stuart, I can't see. Ashley, switch any 2 bags you'd like right now.
His eyes are closed. He's
And
got
make
his
sure
back
there's no way I can
turned.
hear this.
He cannot see.
And he could have switched any
It's,
2.
he's
But
done it.
here's the way that this works. It's me getting inside his head. Planting the suggestion. Okay, what I mean by that is that if this worked out properly, I got him to switch 3 and 4. Which means that 1 is safe.
Oh my God! Don't do that.
No, get the first aid kit.
See, now my heart's like.
Okay.
I don't like
Some
that.
cost fallacy. You don't know which one is which, do you?
No, I
You
don't.
have no idea.
No
You could
clue.
have said any country. You said Japan. We have 2, 3, and 4. I need you to trust your gut. This is the same way that people invest in the market. You can look at ratios. You can do everything you want, but at the end of the day, investors trust their gut. 2, 3, or 4. Which one do you feel does not have the danger in it? Stuart Varney, tell me which one. 2, 3, or 4.
Doesn't have the danger?
Which one? Yeah.
2.
Yeah?
He has no idea.
I agree. If I've worked this out, hold out your hand for me, please.
Oh no.
You feel. We have 3. Let's get closer.
Why are you doing this to me?
Because you're adorable. We love watching you,
I'm
man.
not picking.
3 and 4. Tell me which one. We're down to 50-50. This is real. Which one do you feel does not have danger in it? After all that mixing, all that switching, he switched these 2.
Oh
Which
my
one?
God.
3 or 4, you tell me.
4.
I would make you take that chance. And folks, what you have just literally seen, come take a look, get the kiwi if you want, is me saving my own hands. Happy Halloween. I am still
That's pretty good.
That's excellent.
Too scary.
And I just want you to see what this would have looked like otherwise. This would have been me going right there, everybody.
Yikes!
Live to fight another day. Thank you very much.
Do you really want to get inside my head?
I don't know if I did. We should have picked 3. We should have seen what would have happened. Better read it.
Oh, that
my God.
is.
That was sensational.
That was
Adrenaline is kicking right now.
Yeah,
Wow.
my heart's
I'm going to come and see you perform.
Please do. Come see me in
outside
New
of
York.
the
Absolutely.
I'll come and see it. Oz Perlman, everyone. He's pretty good, I gotta say. Shock and amaze, shock and awe on Halloween. Well done, son.
Thank you.
Thank you.
More Barney after this, that's a promise.
He did the Monster Mash. It was a great
Graveyard Smash.
It caught on in a flash. He did the Monster Mash from my laboratory in the castle east.